If you love Ghana, now you will weep for Ghana. And it is the more reason why you will vote for change. Waiting now to Obama John Mahama. Ghana, Amamu Papa, you started Kabimamin Kebi, you are all and start say, ya Obu Yintino. Na NDC, Edim Kuku 2000, Abatu Nimu. You hand over power peacefully. Emma Mampeni for the MPP are binding. And my Ghana Kabimamin Kebi be ya kono. Ti we are seeing you have a pay asem. You be the star of democracy and of the West when it comes to West Africa and in fact Africa. In the Maya starting yamwa for America for any mama in Bibri. In the America for near and she be a friend of Millennium Challenge account. Me sure what it did that. O man penyu kufu abreso sa program we ejidin pa. E ma America for my isika Accra kwin timpo kese a ebo moto we mu a friend of N1 George Walker Bush Highway no. Esa sika ni bi. America for the demand ya de esa kwan no. O ma isika me de yekuayo dance ene de keka ho. O mo de che na enye besia isika o mo de che. Into mampenyu kufu abreso sika America for the chair no ohwe so pepepe a adwuma wo so de ye bia no o de ye fofia nto ata na yewura Jonathan Mills ne President Mahama bai omo bai baby anakofo aye compact 1 which is sika America for the mile for N1 highway adru no ye papa Tamils ne Jomama so beto aso implementing projects ni nyina kama and America brofo say hey Ghana for my ade ya ma keto na hweso yi de ne be ma kese nti se de ma kofo na mosoma ba ma hweso na bibia ye kama de ani sika ne be ma mo bi maka ho we de be ma mo $490 million almost $500 million na sika ne de ma mo se de be ya e how kese pa ba ko a o my Ghana e face no mo di be tu ase how by ECG. Samreno ECG de ka ma ECG ntimi ntua. E wo se ECG tu nkania mu a aban se mentu. Na ka beto aban ntua. ECG for no ankasa to nkania no mu ntimi njisika because of illegal connections. It ECG na gu anesa na America for se muntie. Mema musika na mo de ahyehye ECG yi. Fidi ase ni nyina ma ye na kama siesie no. But condition that one say mempese Ghana aban na behwe ECG so biem because aban hwe ECG so na be ya aban dwuma mo ye ne basa dodo mempese ECG yemfa ma ankrankran dwuma private company na private company na manage ECG like a private business ye ne sa there will be efficiency bibia be koso kama sika ne ye de ma mo no enhye PDS no ne kofa ba ye na me kire hu no ena John Mahama ne na ban say ate ena America for say condition that one say ansa ne de sika ne be mamo no mon kope private company enye private company totohwe akwa enye ze bia me cameraman ye ugina ho a oni capri mon kofa ne private company emra mehwe ECG so debi John Mahama say no America for say no what you need to do. And it's a for private company Wuska. No one in India, you're the way so financial capacity Wusika because ECG Japan and a sombo a sika baby worth over 20 billion cedis. And though they mo be on her so no manager, and was so you'll be Wusika. Say BBC will be to me aqua wade. Na probably one in dear when you know no ECG so. And then my president, my fiti ase a private company. My nya private company be a friend of miracle. Ah yeah one krata sem nyina wie ya ke ye di ECG mano nanka America fusike private company ni aban ahwe ama ye de wose ye de ye to dum so ase ya solve power crisis ECG gina na so. And ye to aba na NDC ku position o mampenye kufu adobai. O mampenye kufu adobai a o say John Mahama or you're not doing say or the private company in America for say and for ECG man. Ghana for chefe wom 20% pe. Ubroni chefe wom 80%. enti memi akufu ado de mempene sa me pese sa private company no Ghana for chefe wo me 51%. Hey, and yes I asempa se Ghana for betumi anya chefe so de a no betumi aye adwuma na ya asempa de ehia ne se wo be fa Ghana for a omo meet two conditions America for them aye omo wonim de technical capacity omo experience. That's the technical capacity. No more sikaso. Na agreement a parliament pass say yenyina so mfanya sanhyehyɛ ye we nyina ne sɛ de bema ye hu sɛ company ni wo sika ne sɛ oba onfa aginamu krata amra aginamu krata guarantee emfiri ono no company no ne bank ho worth $350 million because bank bi bema sɛ aginamu krata na ne kyerɛ sɛ wo sika e da bank ho. Because aginamu krata ne kyerɛ sɛ wo agapade na ye de ma no be ye ne basa basa ye be call bank wa kɔgisika bank na di aginamu sɛ asemba wo bitua en bank no so ni aginamu kwa aje sɛ wo company no wo sika ho and a parliament for years she ne sa go and bring a bank guarantee of $350 million na ECG emfama. President Akufo-Addo by also Ghana for wo musa or the free 20% ako 51%. Why not de manua or the akoma ne namfo ono ni nuanom Gabi Bomti Akufo-Addo nuanom ne nabusuafo no omo namfofo eye businessmen and omo kokeka omo bomu and omo the 51% of company aye friend no PDS ema omo no mo say o yenya private company yemfa ECG ajapade 20 billion cedis ni nyina ma omo ejo be ka ya tape bi ba bonten samre no Kevin Taylor released it and it is authentic. Nobody can challenge it. Gabi ene na down for bakwa ono kra de na dwuma o ye ne so yitire osan so kra ye no o ya ban crash ni ana aban ama ni post or that board so NCA a friend of Philip Ayunsu X-Men Barbering Saloon e wo East League one dia omunyina oncheni United abusuama mu kukufu bobo ene ye cheche PDS shares no e de mawo ba ko yitire we ye paint hu adwuma Santa Baron Ventures omuni power wo hwe omuni experience bia sika so omuni bi enti bank guarantee a parliament ahyehye so omon kofa mra na eno enya dance ye so omu wo sika na asem ba yakobo bank wa kwaji ye sika no bank guarantee a ba wo mi ase family parliament se omon fa bank guarantee mra na bawomia ne abamu mpanyimfo bi ne PDS akoye meeting say no way PDS for so munya bank guarantee until the ateso am omo ko fa insurance guarantee mra omo ko fa insurance guarantee ba yeso a omo anya hwehwemu aba insurance guarantee no sa insurance guarantee no 419 frakadam they said wa koto iPhone or cycle na wo duduru kani emu na ye kisop omo the insurance guarantee ya korea ya odua sa insurance guarantee no obi na atra kraye omo say free company bi wo kata your friend Alkut company ni nim ho mache kana na paper e no omo de abeji ECG omo gi ECG a no ma gi ECG anka se sika no omo de akotua fake insurance nika na ECG sika no mu di ni sa eye sika ben a eye minumi no ye light bill na abosomi bia na etua enti bosomi nsia Ghana for nyina tua light bill nko aba 2 billion cedis and the PDS omagi sika ni nyina di besi ne sika no manfa ma Ghana bai omo ne yetwe manso mpo omadi sika ni nyina omadi sika ni nyina ya light bills ni nyina omadi and America for say Ghana for ye nkofa ye citizens sika mremo na mo fa nya mo man yi se ne be ya dum so nsi biemu a mu fansiesie ECG a mu akwa Ghana for mu nim enyinama hode hu nim de omu ni sika mu de ama mu nche ni United de mu aye nini masan so atwade ni mu se mu ankasa mu se fraudulent de a ene ye sika no ya ma mu $300 million aka $190 million yaje ya de ye mfa ma mu biem kofo board ne bra yi ntino John Mahama benya $490 million Senka Akufo-Addo wo so bo bra yi a enka ye be ma mo regional compact ye friend compact 3 $500 million eno so ya fire mfa ma sika nko America for ne wo so mo de maye o mo so mo mfa maye wo se a eko $2 billion United States dollars kai se ye ko IMF say you compare just $3 billion. This scandal cost us almost $3 billion. Why in the money basa? And you'll be say yours truly, Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia. Or no, and now on the 19th of February 2019, Jubilee House, Okoye meeting, Sisa bank guarantee na Parliament aye say it was a PDS for the bar and no water and down or lower the bar say the bear on the number for betting aye bukata no machisi Kennedy. You lose $2 billion. No corruption scandal has caused us that much. And a binding country. Nobody is being prosecuted. Nobody is in jail. Oma fesikano, oma dikwa, including your light bills. Na enyantwa enyentua. America sika aboye, your light bills swa aboye. Matumre, mamema obini, ni chirisie. Adansi ni we Peter Mewu enya same jemfi. We na oye energy minister. Abra PDS deal no abantwem. Now we hear story here that netifia semwa. Was a Ghana PDS deal was fraudulent. And Mewu insist energy minister was a deal no na fraudulent. What kind of story now? Chilebu say fraudulent because insurance PDS for the kofa buy no na fake. Frakadam. No one in pass a fake, but because no more your money for more, you are more sure they were fronting for them. No much they were okay with it. But Bawumia was okay with it. Amewu was okay with it. But once omo your mother say, omo come back, akwa just shares no, monfa ya de maye. Ne ma mo kakra bi no. Anto kwasi obuntem no. When ye say, ye de ade na ma na ya nkasa ye ba beje ade na mo mfa ma ye dia ene ye bete moto mo insurance guarantee ni ko ye fake nti ade na ye twem ene na share America for bu for misika. So the evidence that the PDS deal was fraudulent came from Amewu, the then Minister for Energy, 26 February 2021. There are many stories on this and ye buslim ka no create do the atosu bi America for na nkasa no omuhwehwe mu omoye in the FTI report. Asia pa ni hear me no. Asia any hear me no. Good. Let me zoom it out. The meeting at the Jubilee House was chaired by His Excellency, the Vice President. Others at the meeting include the Chief of Staff, Honorable Minister for Finance, 2 Deputy Ministers for Energy, MIDA Board Chair and CEO of ECG, Board Chair, Omo Owemo, and Ekweyesa Afrakadam, and Bawumia was the head. Now, I told you that because of that, America for $190 million, Oman farm my beam, Yashere says Sikano. $190 million, Obim for multiply 16.5 in Mrs. Yanamirade. $190 million. Free money, and Yabosia, America for the chairman of Mukruye. Or the Chokonquaka, or say Nipa Boni be your manswa, or mine see a penny. But say Nipa Papa di or manswa, or mine di 16.5 times 190. I then call calculator this one now. How much is it? Oh, my family, it's important. It's important that 16.5 times 190. Good. You are talking about 3.1 billion Ghana cedis. 3.1 billion Ghana cedis. Shakwanya saysika we betumi aye. Hwe suku, hwe hospital. Hwe de nke betumi aye aboa ECG a kadum so kra na yentibi da. Sikano America for so ma for ma de. Why? Because in penyufo edi so America for na hu say omonya no kwafo. Omoye kata se dream proye chronofo. They've taken their money. This is the story. PDS scandal. US shuts down $190 million compact with no immediate plans to work in Ghana again. Almost a Ghana problem ma have been. It wage on my man I share bosse. Moya na mwana mutu abamanwa. Obekwa kubunku tudwe. No wakopa America for na chel. No mu disikana maye. Ni edi aba CC ECG. Akufu adu ntimi nsiwo. Bawumia no boss akro no we no. Ontimi nsiwo. It is only a new president. Maybe America for being mobo. No more this. This is why you must vote for change. Look, Mesauso Mahu say enye $190 million ne nkwa na yehwere we lost over $2 billion and what dance ni IEA projects IEA Institute for Economic Affairs omunya NDC for we kura de wo ka Jimensa ne kunu dia maame Jimensa we isi so a na damfo ne MPP for no ne kunu na IEA ne dia. It's the Institute for Economic Affairs projects $2 billion energy sector loss after PDS saga. Okay, story now. Sikanko almost say no. Almost despite the cancellation of the remaining amount of $190 million under the Ghana Power Compact, there is also the cancellation of the concessionaire, which amounts to $580 million. Tifa 190 bought $580 million. Ghana was also expected to benefit from a regional compact, which amounts to $400 million, and also Suyalusu, which has also been cancelled. And then a World Bank facility project, which is related to the energy sector, that amounts to $500 million, has also been cancelled. If you add all these up, we are losing close to $2 billion. This is this is what corruption does to a country. It destroys faith in that country. $2 billion. Your country no or minus say you call IMF or say you call Bosia. There is $3 billion. And umpono or the Maya sope. We free money. We are Bosia free money gone down the drain.
Right, Mesam Wakwaba Bio at the bar inside politics. Jumedia so. Our power 97.9. What shame our TV XYZ. Sanso Enna Facebook power 979 TV XYZ. YouTube and so XYZ broadcast ye ho. The stations bebre any atoke sa. Wamo efa Jumedia bi. Sanso Enna information center sa wodwon so efa bi. Eti eba ni Jumedia inside politics dia. Atwa pete Ghana fana nyina ene ewiase nyina yesa emomakwa babio ene ye ahene me bosime de to saduonu nan efiem pemienu ne aduonu nan eda yawada wede mankasa meda ena menemu adi ahie yedinkan hye ofa edinkan na se ewo radio nti ofa etoso mienu ena yede bramo baby awo bia mechia wo ese menni kan chia me kromofo kwa oman mo wo ha mechia obi a me ma me akua kese obutu ko nkoko mechia munyina so ena tamalefo chese mo amowo atifi mantemu atifi poyamantemu atifi atoyamantemu Savannah region babia western north region western region bono east ahafo mo hweye live yechiamo voter region or T region eastern fuo nyina mu ye too much just president ye produce free hono wa amwaye wo mo number baako sing so eastern ye ya de pa enfifi mantemu central for na babia mebutu sesi ade enkamantemu greater Accra wo ma djumedie ebiemu goyi ya tese wo mo cheche ma afoforo nti te se Facebook de no social media de no woji ana watrɛtrɛmu ama afoforo nso ensaka bi wodi adwenkyeraba na ye kwosam emfa wone propaganda ya no begya yagum ensakra yemre no aso ya chese Ghana fo yani abre esufra John Mahama ene ndisi se modie mo waban mu a amanfo ho towo mo wo aban mu a mogugu niamam ema setere mu yede eti wede yasonso yehu de mu oduru momra na momagye my penny akufu adohwe akwakora ya wote se yenya bro 80 years sanka na dodo na wogide woni momede menya gide woni muda efi se woyi ni ti ewo yama yosemu 2008 se wo pe my penny dia de besi na sa abrakwa na fe na memu peja nanso menya gide woni muda won eto omo enya agidie woni mo na omo feel say ne age ne die ko obeye bibi pa bi dia Ghana at least say ye ka omaya bakosem anka ne di bewa ye good books mu na so so no de wone na busua de na oba bepe ye nya Ghana de eti ye ncheni ache mafiaism ena wo mo ba be ya aban mu grabology de ahokyra begya ye so Ghana for say seba umia eba aban mu anyame mpawu enso se oba eye my pani akufu adoa na asa ya ba no ene nanka bonsam gyemu eto so 1000 ene ye bevra mu se Dr. Nyaho Tamakro ka che 2020 no wasimu nim na semoto aba ma aban wenya na che se bonsam gyemu a eto aso nidi so na mobesa akọ mobeti mokwa hua eno nso na ye hu ne nei se akwade omo de akopie constitution mu aban we eti ene ye ba bedi nkomo na Hemaa ba akopekọ ma nyina gudie ladies dem boss Beposo Hemaa ena magimedwa of course Kevin Asante ene eke Nicholas Yosen oke Chukwu Innocent womo ebo mechidom emrantie so ha ehwe camera no ene William Sefa wa mama good shot na mama fire sanso na Emmanuel Kisi Kofi the boy Ralph mu nyina Peter de ono akasa no ma wo mu nyina hyeche one Alex Elizabeth go ono da siesie me ama me ho aye fe Mugabe Masiata nkuru gabiga wono empabo akese na ehye me ne mo na antifisa brain dia kosise no nsia ebebo ene me guest Honorable Timothy Awontrem ena afe Listowell kusipoku womo ebeba ame di nkomo na ansa na no asem eda pronso a ye ka ho asem ye hwe MPP amayeko no womo esu ene womo esu ban tese womo yobia sede etie eba no nukredi a abom tese Joshua abakoko eba no pesemin kuminya womunie eba no hypocrisy na senya atwoma eno so captain's band no ye de abom eti wo de show ye kasema ye characteristics of MPP empo Dr. Baumia ne my penny Akufuado tisui na se obika se wo mo ye selfish na se pesemin kuminya no krompo no che wo kire mu akwase a na tese ye adeseye gidie bia ensase nipa de se nya gidie wo sa ankrofo yi mu na nka saba se wo mo eye nyaatwom omo ye hypocrite asanso aba se wo mo ye dishonest omo nka nokre se Dr. Baumia dede bi onamo a wo di ntro yan show ebra ye pie mra hyebedwom a ensem ba ye entinyo show oh me na me ye majority me na me ye minority minority ne kwade obi ase wompe eti speaker de Nigeria to edwa asem ye yemanimu sam nti ye nsan nkom nanso wode na ma ne boto edwa se enipa nan a wo mo ba party bi din mu wo mra hyebedwom nanso wo mo se ye nkobio ana se ye nko party ni din mu bio nti ye kwanten kro na amamra no Article 97 1 GH ekano nti wogina so na wobo ho amane se ene na kyese aboa kanka bi ye brese dun ketia ne kan ye se wofu ntakra ne woyi ne ho afiri na busuom ti mo na enka ye ho wo mra hyebedwom abio no dom ye MPP dom no womo esore ye se womo nti ase na ade ye hu se incompetent dishonest Dr. Baumia eko jina simpie su kan ye mekai pa man kasa mediem poye man temu nkokọ abato mpesua so okojina ho oso mo hwa ne NDC fo na ekire se mo pe majority status ohun ene mo ba gye se wo pe majority a wo fom ho kona koye sa adwuma no wo polling station ho na ye to aba wudi enkunimunya seat dodo a waba be claim majority wo mrahebedwom na sade no mo ka mo asem no na kame say evi asiempo sade speaker ka say mrahebedwane dwumadie no watwe asensen a yenimu da wo mo beba bio no na ye feel say mfa MPP fo ho say that very day na ye hwe ne mu say minority leader Alexander Fenyomakin wone ne group womo ebeba betena ase na yedi dwuma anya bia ya hwede speaker bekasa se na kama say Ghana fo adwen na modidi agro ebinum ye mo hyehyewom na den na besi wama eti mo ama na ye feel say ene say ne mo enfam ho ese womo koya na womo san twa U10 ene womo baye ne enti aye ka say womo hypocrite na womo nka no kra yi ni o sa constitution no ne standing order sa mrashebedwoma chiamehene right honorable Abansimana Bagbin wogina so no wode amanebo to edwanti mrashebedwafo enan yese monka ye ho bio no na mo contest ewo court no the same emra na ena mwakofa mu nsem edi abasa ye gina so article 1123 of the constitution say ekuo bi e wo mrashebedwom ekoba say mrashebedwa na pejom mu na ehia say mo pese wo mo nsan mra wo trigger na watra koma mrashebedwom achiamehene wo nkrofo do mo nsa ahwehwe ase na ene yasa frem mrashebedwa ne bio chese gidigidi patapa samwa na afanyoma ke ayire ne to pampia no wo ye wo mrashebedwom wo sada no ese ba kusu wadwane karo wasan ene ne dom kunchi nsem akoma mrashebedwa ne se yemra bio na yemfre wo mo na wo mo emedi dwuma na Dr. Baumia yeso okwa ye framante mu kwanso wasa akoka bio se NDC sa majority na mo pene de munya se mo mpe baabi entira mo so kwanso munya majority bibia dia dance se ye NDC na ye majority wo mrashebedwom enti Dr. Baumia wo pa kyeresen yentie ne nsema ode tu edwa no
they are panicking. The NDC knows that they are losing this election. They know that we are winning this election. So they are panicking. Just think about it. We have 6 weeks to an election. And they are all only concerned is that they want to be a majority for 6 weeks. When you have been a minority for 8 years. Why? What is the rush? Because they know they have lost the election. And they want to taste a majority position for 6 weeks. But for us, we know that we are going to stay focused. We will not be distracted. We are the majority party and we will be the majority party on December the 7th. Choboy, if you look at Ghana, this election, 2 of us, Dr. Baumia and the former president, the former president can only be president for 4 years. When you vote for him, you won't see him again. He's going on honeymoon and then retirement. He won't see him again. When you vote for Dr. Baumia, I'll be back in Ho in 4 years' time to give you an account. So I will work hard for you. I will work hard for you. I will not be thinking of retirement. I'll be making sure I deal with your issues. For the former president, if you vote for him, he will not think about your issues. He is thinking about honeymoon and retirement. For me, if you vote for Dr. Baumia, you are going to get a brand new tear rubber president. Choboy, if we vote for the former president to bring him back again, then we are going to get a second-hand president.
Na Dr. Baumia, wo hu sa wo hu atwam wo hu. Hey. wo hu twa etwa mu no na sese ampo Ghana fo bi te won ka bufu e bo mu no me ye sure say e bia wugire nipa mu wunya bibia nkantia na what even just ayanti asio say mo manifesto no what happened to it Dr. Baumia one say she nim nanu amokọ launch manifesto no ye ka say bibia ni manifesto ni mu eti saada na na tonsuom anokwasem say yampanso one say wugina simpie so a wunya sem papa bianka woni wabedi eche Dr. Matopoko pempe kwade ya na tese asem ne krase wo mu nyina ni hwekan eti wo mo ne say wo de wo ye tie raba president na ebom my pene ma ye second hand na tese wo da Dr. Bamia babia wo nam no wo da ena fe so bia na wo nkrofo na enka no krankyerɛw fom nye ma papa sasa wo you won't try wo di ye nyina ato nkyɛn a eba ne sika sam na ntutue mu a wasan abon ka ho eti wo ni mo hwe ne senti na ye sika no ne ama no de no aye hatata no tie NDC asam a ye de nam 24-hour economy Dr. Baumia wankasa woji sa policy ni di woji di ye pa se NDC ba ban mu a enema besesa na emomo no humble pie na wontumi enie eti ne kasa bebrebe ye the national apprenticeship program eba emabunu ebenya ensanodwuma ye remains bank ema ye bede ye ho sikasem emu won enhyehyɛ ne dɔso eti mujina samu wo bibi de magana dia ena ya monka bi mi entie na munya ayampia to ne sebe ensemu hunu kasa na eya moka no esa wan watom wodia waye nyina Dr. Baumia ho ntwamu na enti ni omoka ne se wo mo sa afre parliament no amana babio yenkwa masena ye ne buem rahye bedwani papa bi Honorable Kofi Adams enkodi enkomo Honorable Yamo Akwabadeba inside politics Jumedie se wo power 97.9 and TV XYZ woman for so e wo buem omutiu
ya mini amejodo michia wiki for any ahwefo
yada say ye fro minimum pa say wo schedule na ye tight and so what to me just any akasa yada say ya appreciate pa na mejide ye pa se de munua no mo ewo dom kuma no minority fo a afenyo marking edi animu wo mo ka se wo mo etu anamo se wo mo ebe free parliament amana sai ababio no mwate na maye ahoboa manya communication bi edi a free mrachebedwuma chiamehene na tena ye ese omonsa competition bi etisa na ye tu wana monti enche ye be frema mama san ba na
yo minia medase nie di kan ya tete e won fremem but nipa eba no parliament a owo hutumi se obebo ya manie nipa na sem ye be ye speaker and as a speaker edi tumi numa the clerk black the boy amanie so far the yenti bibian free no ho but me di menu ayu klasa enenam from say the donkuma our parliament NPP minority led by Honorable Afenyo Martin omu second deputy whip no and wachokrata no we nipa more than 15% au muye mbrache bidwe for omudi omunsa ache krata na se sika ensam prayer because in nyama bi ewo ho a eye agent a no say ye be ye hu ejuma but question na ye bi sa ne say am sana sika bema ya sorry akọ indefinitely no na sa nyama na omo ka no na eda puru so a yenim. So as far as speaker air concerned, Sanya man in your agent. And the yen to me and fa ya yenim dada. Eda ho. Na speaker ya we about Ijumanka, ye babe, but in Yamabinti, and Oka say, Yenko until Sedano. Now, in Yamaninti, Oka say, Yenkono, say, Yentu means all there, New Year. Yenhuni Yentia, Ubeka say, Yen Sambra, because Adia Eda Punusua, Yenim Ansana, Yeko, and Yen Sambra. So, Ebinumaka say, or Mobeko Supreme Court, it's just Supreme Court, I am busy body, or Mobeko for clear interpretation of constitutional provision, Article 112, or Mope Ninchetim, say, in Yama, ye nim dada, and Sana, ye beko, maybe ye call ye a Jenny Senedi. Nyama no ye nim dada ansa na ye be ajoin obi betumi afa anyama eti esa ka say ye free parliament humana eno ye issue a ebi ma yo hadin say omo de be ko Supreme Court but eno eti no so ye bi say after the MPP minority no omo aja to say omo minority omo stand prayer omo ko akotena bibi o say Maybe I always say, na still, no, Omun to say, we are minority. Because I won't to say, we are minority. I didn't find our better.
Say, be honorable. One more air traces sad than a mobile betinasi, next speaker, so etnasia. Nene, a beer, wakasa, and I say, was Sijra, Nenumpo, say number in Timun to me, Sijra, you. Eh, any asamana. Na ehifo na meti ono
betina o so mbeba betina hodia speaker benya na mbesa ebetumi ama parliament ya den ya take decision but so mu betina ho a still no yentumi take decision
but one sister see a minority ho ne de obi ampese wo betina na se motena se na no say a motena se e wo majority side ho no na ekwan bebre edamochi a say ne mo ba yesai frem mo ma ba bio na NDC fo mo anya majority status yi mo tena ase a mo chi wo ne kwan na eda ho no say ne o mo betumi aba begina ho no mo tie de speaker eka
ana say o mo betena ho na still ye for me enough numbers so I say yentumi take decision so enunti na Mr. Speaker say bibinti yenko indefinite. The speaker is satisfied, say, that be being to a failure, we won't say, ya solve we, Nanka or no freya. Hey, better say, who are sorry free parliament, you know, as a dear one, I was affected, say, yes, Sambra. Now, ye back, now ye say, ye majority, the Papa Cotana be the also majority. Now, so here, what you say, oh, mamma, the also would not minority. They are taking decisions. And yet, a prayer will say, or more fair, you know. That's the can say, and I open say, will say, to say the way what buying, I say, and Sika say, or more by here, Cathedral, 58 million, or more saying, or more time, yes, Sika say, or more, yes, Sky 3, 2 million, yes, 2 million Ghana, or more saying, or more time, yes, Sika say, or more, Waluku multi-purpose dam, $11.9 million. What the cost it to ma, Bobo, and now start almost have to say, yes, I say, Sika, you say, oh, or more say, not your bar. No matter boy continue because yeba let move by yen ya omo ye na anwa another play kura timba on them okotuna bi dia oni say eho be a majority e also mutuna omunye majority eni say omunye number omudi be yo bi
na honorable na wo ka say article 112 no nipa bi so pese wo mo adebeko Supreme Court no makopa interpretation e wo ho Edin Kaimu asem baako dada wo ho article 97(1) GH wo ho a mo ka ho asem eno no say controversy se wo ho nya asem ketwa eti se musai ma we so enso se mo de kwa na ye was separation of powers na empo sa provisions ya ye ka ho asem nyina no ebia nenti ase wo ho ye automatic no enye parliament no na modern hoden ba from bibia na modern courts.
Well, any the best of things because Parliament in Ankasa to some extent, especially for young standing orders, RPC constitutional provision no verbatim no you see sentiasia nima you must speak a coin say on obey interpret and mostly no ka parliament yes only anyama but MB before no more trust sabia to wa last no na nkofo pese almost here then and nanti so a standard before actual to ho and no na bi no so pese and what try to ho ya yensa yensa na yenfa Etana which are to hon. So that is what is becoming. Yes, himself court and the power say ye interpret ye 1992 constitution the actual of but omu need to miss omu be direct any arm parliament in ye classroom the classroom ye direct on say omu yes parliament is an arm legislative arm of government. Supreme Court is new to me so move direct how our parliament be any juma. But the BB no say interpretation be constitutional provision be there or no the Supreme Court who find say or move interpretation. Now interpretation now move no parliament will be guided based on interpretation. Now the juma. But to mean direct say adia no omo akenti NSC, the Supreme Court cannot stop Parliament from performing its function. As minority now wants us to believe that because Omwa Kenti, Adia Parliament, Speaker and Speaker has gavelled on it. Oh, Yenka say, oh, that's not how the Parliament that's not how it works. Parliament through decisions. Engineer Speaker can work already.
Especially whereby sa article and answer provisions ayeka ho asem yi omodi aye adwuma pen e wo mrahye bedwom na afede mosi zesi ade antiase anim article 112 yikura sa modi aye adwuma wo mrahye bedwom eti
oh ye aye adwuma
yes
ye aye adwuma o meni na anu yikura omo frɛ ye ma ye ba ye for 2 days yentumi ameye bibia yentumi ameye bibi potibia omo use same article 112 ya e dey frɛ Emma ye buy. Yam be bibi papa bia na yesa koy.
Ebe bo man ka. It's honorable sa de minority fo ahyasie yi. E ka say omo pese yen san frem rahebedwa no emra bio no. Emra no eka 7 days. No how does it work?
I say once eleya na omode notice common Mr. Speaker say Mr. Speaker and second Mr. Speaker within 7 days or say on my days within the next 7 days and he say the command on there within 7 days or say notice here then echo na notice na obemano and that obema notice within 7 days after the date or the notice emano or say here then issue. So you were about 14 days in all from the data of petition the could speak and say any eda was say yishano what can you now calculating in Abuma a 40 days. And this was say yishia the speaker Saka petition no enea and we calculate 14 days from a different econo and I will be eda most likely. The further you make earlier than that. But and only the furthest or say you share the constitutional provision under Article 112.
Na tese mo keka ko November mo nso kra na mo bre aka kakra na so na mo rise and say mo page mumu.
Exactly. And you always say minority for no say mu say you were both government business to do also their numbers are down to 135 and omoye minority that is one and maybe also motinano omuni for afenyo marking your minority leader but or your leader of government business and this say bibi was say abambe ya ubetumi sorry our leading government business from the minority bench. The yen, you know, one year, you be one, ama yeso, ya yes, our business. The no Yadria, no say yet to Swaba. Now, need numbers are Ombe Pushi Sadiana. It will be lost based on votes. And until I hear say, Yamabi or what, Yanano, yeah, just says Sadiana or say, yeah, says the revocation of Sa Elia, Emma Quine says, Yankon mining our forest reserves. Yeah, majority yeah, just or say, ye free ho. And your members be cry initiative. The private members bill said you may amend some provisions of SAR airline. And the Omopea, Sanya Manu be seen, Omo de Bar, Yabaya Wujuma.
Honorable Menu.
Constitutional amendment. Yang and I just say you have some amendment to the Constitution. Yet the SAR bill never Yabaya Wujuma. But Omokofa, any controversial things to say tax exemptions. Here any just for cronies, and no into me, you must say, because you're satisfied with those exemptions and the companies be on exemptions under 1D1F. Yadri say they are not under 1D1F. And yen to me, count when you now boom case, yemfa tax exemptions and from we don't agree on all those provisions. We don't also agree. Young couple Bessia, say, at this very critical time, Eka Amini, you will never be able to hear. Omanpenina quite to by heart, renty plane, and Manu, Yinjai Sadian, na Yemfatano, and find any idea of mine.
Honorable Yaka say, video be a cha, I was so nano, Mushie Bradano, said the majority for na. Say, Mweni Abre say, Modia status nana mobegie sa side the hospital and the right hand a honor mobetna. Na mo match to Santi wo chamber we. Say, Mutine na se mo sha. Eya fe.
Oh, well, a part of parliamentary processes. Local parliament be a mukuntokwa, or more mutrede, or muye nyama bebre. Yes, so each time, people feel say that is the way to show that they are defending the constitution of the country by marching and taking a salute and singing revolutionary and patriotic songs. Arise, Ghana youth, for your country, the nation demands your devotion. Let us all unite to uphold and make a great and strong. So it's a mix. To national anthem, the oppressors who rule there, we recited the pledge. And these are all patriotic and revolutionary activities. You should say, yeah, yena nanama jatu there, and one yet and yenya will be pet. The MPP cannot say, Dibiano per either say a or more and enye high. Moana Moabe Mukra 169. Moi mu speak then moi mu yi mu member ba ko fi yourself nipa na ko independent free party in free parliament ye ni free parliament na we are they see the eighth parliament in the sense idioma after no see go heavy equal price
yo honorable yada na we dey answer na wo kono buo mu te sen minimum say wo grounds a wo ya campaign any ade to say wo.
Oh, well, yeah, we are not taking the constituents for granted at all. It's I was saying anyone to can yeka. For me, I cost mining to your mouth so that the moon koyem is you say MPP for sister or mining any good person in here kikanwa. They say no moving start kanaba, especially because your Mahama cat or bar. Ubi biara ordinanceako ka o minus kano obedi sikano e dia ye njuma ama ye bie njuma youth ne benye njuma bia ye ape omu yi sikani bi e de kwa akoton vote free omu na omu wia na ye de na masa de na ase wia sikani tio na ye do afa obrenu mu biom ne ahokyere mu biom enti ye kasa se omu ntia se ye sikani ba e omu sika omu now so omunye ni ase no for a year. That's a focus can omunjindi. Nanso abanu omuntu for the right person. Because Dr. Hama be dia give so obesa kwa akọji o minus KP omo na ye aba la ye mpujuma e di ama ho nanso omo ye mistake na okoji saa sika na saa sika nti omo koto aba na ma ho bia omo sika be yira impuntu bia ama ejuma so emma na no ye hu be free ebiom ba wo mia no afi na obe mia ye mo
yo ya te honorable ya da se pa bra wanya e di ama ye ne ye di nkomo
ya da se so wa kwenya o di ama
yeah. Eti we ye honorable Kofi Adams buem edise kon mrahye bedwani ya wo ho na ne manfo no so de de bia wo mo enfidie say ye radio say ye TV ya na da power na fe TV XYZ ye da mase ye chiamo honorable na ye ne no edi enkomo no na ye ka aban we say de wo mo ye patapa say de wo mo eye nkontom pofuo sade wo mo nka no kore na wo mo die na wo mo eba yese wo ba bepe no na ye jantoa wakasa o se MPP die wo mo amamuo no ete se Nebukadnezar amamuo hwe kan ka bi ane ese wo kana se wo na nya adwe na se wo koka bi uti ate asem ebeto no enya asem ketwa eti wo mo die enya de wo mo dwene nipa ho yentie no.
We are in some crisis, so unfortunately you have voted for Nebuchadnezzar.
Sorry?
We have voted for Nebuchadnezzar.
Who is Nebuchadnezzar?
And we know Nanadu and his people.
They are Nebuchadnezzar.
Yes, they are
from the
Bible. We are in some autocracy. They are Nebuchadnezzars. Double Nebuchadnezzars that we are dealing with. This one is a simple matter. My dear, when Honorable Okwe, I respect him a lot. But when he, right Honorable Okwe, when he decided to take out a Siyama, why didn't MPP go to the Supreme Court for interpretation? What has changed? Nothing has changed. It is the same law, the same provision that was used. Why didn't they go to Supreme Court for interpretation? Right now, as we see, we don't even have an interpretation. You get? We don't have an interpretation. Because I thought that when they went to court, they'll come with an interpretation. Which you say, this is forward, this is now, this is the past. There's no interpretation as we stand now. But you see, the G and H, I say it is clear. But because we have people who believe that they are better than every Ghanaian, and that their wishes is our command, and that when they want to do something, we cannot question them. Now it is unfortunate. You see, I didn't bring my constitution, but I wish somebody will look at Article 115 for me. 115 is there. It is clear that when proceedings, debates are done in Parliament. 115
says that there shall be freedom of speech, debates, and proceedings in Parliament, and that freedom shall not be impeached or questioned in any court or place out of Parliament.
Exactly. This is a procedure and a debate in Parliament. They have not even ended talking about it. So what would have happened if they all stayed there and said, okay, let's look at A, B, C, D. It is like running to your father when you think that you have a father who can shield you. So when you go out and you go and insult people in the street, you quickly run home and the gate is locked. That is what is happening. That is what is happening. Every time they are running to the courts. Couldn't they have stayed in there and deliberated on it? Why do we want to weaken our state institution? There's separation of powers? There's the legislature, there's the executive, there's the judiciary, there's the fourth estate. You see, the point is that I think the time has come to even amend and review our constitution. That going forward, you see, the erroneous impression of the MPP government as it stands today, that because they have ministers in Parliament, they rule over Parliament. I think the time has come to review that there will not be any minister in Parliament. If you are an MP, you stay MP. If you want to be minister, you are out. So that all these things will be dealt with. Because you see this, so that there is a clear dichotomy between the executive and the legislature. Because
eti saa netene na ya jantoa na yetene kan on sa ban we ne saa nete enra na make asem bi say ye nyina yade atomu ese ya sign red line bi ma obi amfa so se wo fa ho a wo betua sika bi na obi afa ho edi no wo nko afenyo makin wo kofa ho bi na edi wa wo se me de bente ase eti yen kire memre ni mu bio we look at that mama me anya sao yo eti wasugusu etie inside politics dwumadie e wo power 97.9 ye wo live TV XYZ and afe social media nso ye wo ho enyina ne ye ka ne say NDC ye nyere ye ho anya dwumaden enwewura ntokrom awia na meka se obi wo ho a wo kwohwe tokrom ba bi no wo ye dwuma kakra na wo twa picture na odi abeto social media na ye de ben why na wo di please no yes ye dwuma ensempa no fa corners na better na ye my penny John Dramani mama one ne vice professor na naje opokwadjuma na mun project wom na wankasa na wo mebisa wo na wo kɔ ba bia na watwa na wo de abeto wo no esi ye mfa nya den enya hwehwe wanimu mebisa wo enya hwehwe wanimu wo de to wo no ye mfa nya wo de ben empanifo nyina ye saade we bi ye say wo na ballot paper so me pacho wo din ana wo mfoni wabato nkrata so da bi entebre na ewo mu no eye nipa ba ko pe na asem hia yenya esese ye de ne si ye ne se ye beton no ama mansa nyina do my penema ama waje ba bia na emom no esese ye koso ton no eti wo na ye fom adwuma ye nya fom adwuma na eba no abefo kwan de enso so a ye nya ne nyina na emom emfa wo mfoni meto se mo nhwe me makoye adwuma eti dia ben enso hwewani mu ne ma no munyai na yenton man penema ama ne message a wode eba no ema mansa nyina enyintum why enya ye yenti ne ye wo ho be hu pani bi pa okura dibre pa party mu na enenam twitwa emfoni monhwa me mekoye adwuma enti die ben enti die na omo de ama omo boys ne girls na womo spread this circulate wo social media na my penny ma ama nti a wo ko otokrom o se wo koye adwuma no na wagya wono de ato na wode wo de ato wo se yenhwe no yenhwe mfa nya de ben eti yasem momiense sawate ebre no esua 43 days yenya ya famu de na NDC emra tumi mumra me reset Ghana esa se ba bi o man na kodu de ba o me ane man pani akufuado wo mo adi yawu me da me ho abasese a me ba de aka de beto so right nonum abwa pawon sema mienu ewo power 97.9 and TVXYZ so inside politics dwumadie na wasugusu awutie no ai Hemaa ba ko pe Beposo Hemaa ladies dem boss ko man nyina gudie na mete madwam no ai na mema ne so ta machi dendendin a enya asem ketwa na enei mensa aka edio yeah live our Facebook power 979 TVXYZ 20 yeah na waje link no ama foforo ensa akabi honorable Timothy Awonterem waye kanimra shebedwani ewo Busa North abato empesia eso mensa kano efie ha yeba bedin komo honorable Akwaba na de ofri to sing
dem me free the boko ye chia obia ana ye chia hwefo na tiefo nyina bibia ye boko ya me call me tu kwan kakran ba bibia nso a me call no bibia ya da so fine
oh boy ejuma
me boy ejuma say boy ejuma ana bibia edun say obia wo free constituency wo free polling station from now till December 7 everybody must move down you don't have to stay in Accra what Accra upon was social media now to the election it should be the umbrella and JM nothing ballot papers no there's no one who is going to be on the ballot apart from the two and now one fair deal with it 200 you know people should understand that it's a serious matter. And you know, we are appealing to all lovers of NDC, all lovers of the umbrella across the globe. So we are broaching so we hear from all over. They should be posting JM pictures and then the umbrella. Until me chair will be a me chair for me chair my sister back or Kumasi or Shamopa, a friend of Mammy Benis.
Oh, Mammy Benis.
My family so Shamopa or Tamale. So so we are all across the globe and we are greeting everyone. My main love is why MPP nearby Shabolga Aji. A friend Samson Achima.
Okay.
Very
well.
And then
yeah, that's it. Honorable. Samsona listo well. Nana kusi poku. On also Aba come and saw her. Listo. Akwaba.
Beposo yeah
oh me hoye pa onze
me hoye papa
I no pay bad me ho dodo me de but adwuma na ye be
no I mean ho na dodo no ye be sire nyame se ontwe kwa animu kakra na wo de ye adwuma ni wie se no ewom se bi ohene kura suaya wo suaya yade
sanity
ye be sire se we de Nana Hemaa ensuanyi yare na hu hia
exactly
na ma yensu ye hu hia ma oman hu hia na o de eni ye nkonhye bia edru de akase due na ebre no awie du
exactly na wache Mugabe nso se onye na sede
Mugabe o so kwadwo manager ye wasede na enuoma ni bi o ho a hu be hia se obeye se ne ebeye beboa ma empuntuo ne nkoso aba na etimia ama oman no empuntio akonanim enti mebo abaso so me bana me tio papa na interviews no no very educative ones and it tells that the show will be one of a success but Nana Hemaa ko kakwa asembinti no mesel ko ye oman a Ghana ko ye oman a Ghana fo nyina anigye bia nti wo hwe edru Easter kra na den se ebinum kra be ko mu krom ti se me sei no na me hu de nti a bia me kokumas na se na maye se ye be boy ye ho ano na ye ofie ni fie so kra o ko fie ni fie na wani se wo ko
mo ye se mo ye na amfa
ye be ye but se bi ohene de ne ho beji amanafa but the theory say say for some time now mo ye nya bad press and you fine
no
yes hwe ahini enya de ketwa enti se me da bia mo hwe me a under no circumstance na obi betimi ede sebi me man hene ana se bi asante man wura animatri from wa me ne be ya adwen ebi kura me kan sebi ebi wo ho a ne ma ne bi wo wa kwa achewa ye ka ho asem but se wo be ye te se wo pese wo de animtiabuo ni sa ne ma ne be ba asante akonwa ne ho ya de a yen so kura enti mesrɛ sɛ mede dwato akɛseɛ bɛsi wo so because wano do akyie papaapa ka kwawusɛm a mede dwato bɛsi wo so mo hene no animonyam kɛseɛ wei ebi mma kwawu hɔ da munya chartered accountant a sɛ bi ɔyɛ ɔman hene ebi ni hɔ wɔyɛ MPP ni fine it doesn't matter it doesn't any kwansi yɛ nyinaa adwene kɔ bankrom but wohwɛ the trajectory of
na sa yɛmfonya amayɛsɛm
it doesn't matter sebi board chairman no nyɛ MPP ni nti na de ma no
so tema ne afra kɔ obome
obetimi aka bibia afa ohene ho but sebi onim sɛ yɛ de mra na chieftaincy act ne yɛ sɛ yɛ tu ohene na no okaye a kwasi adai eka due na nka omuku omo hene
mete bibisa
enya sɛ wotimi wo hu video metimi ayi ama wa kyerɛ ufiri hɔ enya me hɔ na ɛwɔ sɛ nka meka mo asɛm why na suma san kwala ne ko
eti se wo kama na si se
me kama na si se
ye mo ye hene ho ban
mo ne ho ban na sabi se sinto bi wo hɔ a o ye nipa wo ya ka so bi yo hene nkyerɛ sɛ wo ye superhuman se sinto bi wo hɔ a ɛwɔ sɛ mo pɛ kwan bi so na mo de ne fa na mo ne no kasa wo dem enya sabi abonten ya se akokɔ nto badwam enya abonten na mo begu nani mu ase atwetwe na bo so na mama na yete se bi o ya tantan de eti me de bi yen ka hensem but me ka si su dua se
ba ye ka se
ene Boko is always in the news because sebi ahensem bi ni insensem bi tribal issues bi ekoso se yetna ha ema sebi yehuhu jem na afebe ye jakese a enya se minim omo share kire o yenim bebre se Brian wa madamfo and I love him but I rebuke him when he's wrong because the same Azugu boys now do omo call your friend is saying ayawaso no that same boys they are my friends nobody lives in an island because obi edan si obi dan echi obi neighbor obi nua enti no boys now do omo call they are the same boys that are talking to me anu nti na me de dwato ani si so say me who any prominent figure in Kwawu a oti kasafidie so te say wo enti na me dis ha eyi na esi so say manento na hema se breo emra Kwawu na se mo ya ma ye kra no ye ne ekon no se ye beba Kwawu biem because say bi mo am humponi efie mponi na hoho enti mesre mo
eba for na ye hwe ne mo senka o be handle ade no na
the Regional House of Chiefs Mati Bibi said they have been petitioned almost so they should be acting sabi and there bia na sabi e ba betwe mpanifo abo so e ba chieftaincy a a very delicate issue sabi nyankopon bo me sabi me de hye enso sabi enya obia na eye de hye it doesn't mean say me a superhuman enti sabi prayer say ko ba say ahensam e koso obabi a e wo say making sure say enya obia na eye de hye
nti na mo be hwa
na sabi utwika wa hemfia na nche say o ye de hye enti moma brewo mra na sabi asumdue mra na animonyam de etise kosua ebo fom ama
hwa so na wabo ho ban
montimi enye
na wo fanto fom
eno ne ade a me de bebo wo ka Kwawu na ma adwen ba so
ayo yo mate medase et list one na pokuna yete ne nka no na nanom asomu a omo ebedi ho dwuma hu kohia se abrante ne sika ese yedidi to de mana ye de amana na chesa sundua na power specialist Herbal Hospital menkamfo ema wo se almost say yade bi te say hepatitis A B C D E and afa fatty liver sciatica and prostate won sem nyina wode abibidro na eka wudon pa bi abu ye kase anya yie sa na doctor aka kire wo bra power specialist Herbal Hospital kompo fibroid mame bitwesa kosu adua ya wode abibidro betu Kumase fayase leg bosom twekwan wo ho Takrade Anaji Estate obe Anaji MA Primary School Accra ha kwa benya pokuase ACP Road ya fm 0244544422 0244544422 Safari Valley Eco Resort na watwe ye beko ho sade me ho yami na se muga what me a perum ba ko pa was Safari amame na weekend makodo dwome ho ameba na che say mempoma ya me ding eti amen ko eti family bia mokra mutu kwan ya che momra Safari Valley Eco Resort bia wo ye dwumadie bi ye de dom eba conference bi business meeting bi saa no Safari Valley Eco Resort omo wo dawu okreman sinimo wobetumi afrɛ om e wo 0596 914 394 0596 914 394 na ono mo edi nkomo meti afi wona ya ba bedin enkomo sanse Medimosis Clinic and Herbal Center se odi adrobia ba ye fe no Medimosis Garlic Capsules edre wono mo a ema mogya di afusa no yie ni pedue nim etinka entini no a wo be hu se mogya abo apo wo munti ema won to me ne wo ho na won sa no wo na aye tititi no wono madre bia eboa pa sanse na ehoforo ni pedue no mu boost immune system ba bia to wadro bia bi wo ho wodu Medimosis akachi a mema na momode mo sa wompam kete se owo singlet my sister in law be se kuku amahama wo se kete se atati abashu wo ba Medimosis a ye be mo agira wo na se wompam prostate ho asem de na ye ka wo ho pa sanse na hypertension ne enum nka sabe bi mu wo ho a okasegu sisen wo ba Medimosis a ye betreat sa de na ma na chese halitosis no na ekona hode aba adenta babia woni police station di nhwani mu ASL building emu ewo Ghana Highway Authority yard mu ho ministry so mo ho je kojo on school for the deaf di nhwani mu na kumasa hina makoko be 0244 068 447 0244 068 447 amuzu garlic bitters so ena ema moja di afusane na ete cholesterol so wo ye adwuma kakra wa bre wo home no ensisu papa wo home tre nom amuzu garlic bitters ebeboa pa wo mo nso asabe wo manya emubuo yade ana stroke yade no wo mo no a eboa wo ba bia eton aduro bia abusu ho Food and Drugs Authority ensa hwase ya Fred Dr. Amuzu ewo 0247 776 743 0247 776 743. Honorable Timothy Atabuade. Honorable Mrashebedwano sesi ade sa wo waye MP da wadi udwuma Mrashebedwa mu hwa emfie bebre ni ekosi eye
yo jana menchi ahwefo bi na menchi list well anu nyi we the coalition say nye yente aya o mu buso kakra na ebo ina
wa fa ho aka sama list well obey you one.
Yeah, on a more serious note, you see, the issue of Parliament, it has exactly exposed the MPP. And that your friend is Nana Donko Kufaro Sambahon. And also, actually, say, you see, leadership is not about talk, it's about experience, sobriety, it's about consensus building, it is about maturity and togetherness. That is what leadership is about. The affair you markers go I didn't say now Supreme Court as Amba Parliament no. A DNO when you're free. DNO when you're free. You pay majority, but the constitution is very clear. And person me start in the free baby. Now after she sikom yom they call a parliament. She sikom besa call for an emergency sitting now more call is here no. And yes ikaketwa. So as you can only the young community basic cheap compounds. Ama krobi brandy those kind of it's complete waste of money, waste of energy, waste of people time altogether. And you almost around so no kusko muni wa there. You know na net na class na mo we last. You know, by virtue of the father and MP member does not intrinsically transform you into an intelligent fellow. Obi na no score onye hwe. See obeje na MPP o so person chira onyansa. Uso ni say one
try exams and no fail.
You can't believe these people. You cannot believe them. And some of them, they were my mates. One were using 3 years to do first degree. They used 4 years because they came through Workers' College. It's not bad, but don't come and tell me that you know more than me. Because simply, if we say we are MPP, need to know. But you see, it has exposed Nana Danko. He's a very bad leader. The president is a bad leader. Very bad, and I repeat, bad leader. And I'm forgiving him and being. You see, a good leader would have brought his party together, even Parliament. And yet, then, and as Uncle for your friend is saying, independent. That is where the crux of the matter is. What led to those 4 MPs going for independent? We shall listen to a dozen. Baby, no, I catch your mama, my chair sign. Now, phone it almost on Beko. Yes, a trainer. So, under what circumstances would Nanado, who has power, be a drone and can yes and call for Beko independent? I didn't know more. That is the question. That's the political question people should ask. It's because he's a bad leader.
Okay.
Power now, what the amount on an crop for a job in one was intina yes, and now is the time to pay back. If not, Obia or minister or some MP more than 1 or 2 times, I didn't know Beko independent. He's going because he wants to show another side they cannot take them for granted. Why my minimum ministers, why chair about forces, see, I'm going to know Casano. She Flaster has small voice or Omudia Sika Etimiko J, MP sitting members of parliament seats. All this and I had the yaw. Emma, the sitting MP, and I'm formal. They know that the grounds is not fair. The ground is unfair. We share presidential elections, our Mokoya primaries now. It was the same thing. In Tina presidential afterwards, a chairman team broke away. A Jacoman have broken away. Do you get the link? Because they felt that to use the power for one particular people, who person we had there, some of Antina BCC. Now, mo a lot of issues. I'm person mo deba parliament. Na me members of parliament or social media say no more march. Which is better? Is it a marching or the invasion of parliament by soldiers? Soldiers now they buy, which is democratic. No, soldiers, it is undemocratic. It's criminal. And it's free. And I went to a honor.
Ghana Armed Forces.
Yes. And a minister for defense no court for mobile. That case is still. We must investigate one kind of power. If not, it's a danger.
Yes, started parliament.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes, one was it's a mutiny. It's a mutiny. In fact, it's an overthrow. We have to investigate and bring the people to book. And no can. Matters of it's an attempt on the constitution and an insult to the what do you call it, the power of the people.
Okay.
Now I am Crawford. Look, freedom of expression by the constitution. You can march, you can dance, you can sing. It is constitutional and it's inalienable right. It's symbolism. And that's the meaning of the freedom.
It's one of the symbolisms of socialism.
Of socialism, you understand. You can express, you can dance in parliament, you can sing, you can do, and you are expressing yourself. But to invade the place with soldiers is tantamount to coup d'etat. Yeah, because you are invading the House of Laws. And our people are fighting for the interests of the Baumia. Baumia can stoop so low. No, say MDC 4 year pre and one beji majority for 6 weeks. So he's still joking. Baumia still no concept. No. This guy irritates me like anything. He is one she I answer my better than my bekasana and yet. But my own, see, I'm going to we a Muslim and now a Christian. You need be free. One catch us, and you are still joking on a serious matter like this. Down there, Marco rule here. A car said the independent candidate for your friend is saying, Formina, Siamano. Or he's no more, dear no Makaya. Dear no Makaya. You see, you must look at the issues on that ground. In any case, if the MPP has a strategy, tell me not Freddie Blay, our parliament, you know, not Freddie Blay, no move here, you boom. In the man, pick any candidate to contest with Freddie Blay. Do you understand? So Freddie Blay continue to win on your friend's CPP ticket. In think they would have told Azekesiam, your friends Asiama and Asiama, such a way that Mo Bianan in contest, he can still go on his independent candidature. But MPP need feel it. MPP need ticket so that he can go and still come to parliament as an independent because already he's even sitting with them.
This would have been a very
that you understand. You don't need him to change. Why? What do you need to change? He's been voting for you.
So no many independent candidates in your
I won't tell me what would say the Koyano. And I don't know. I don't know what is a man for pen. They don't like him. He's pretending. This afternoon, before I came here, I told someone something. Look, listen to me, Mr. Watch. When my Conti and Anado Coca said, I will do everything in my powers to ensure them hand over. no by the data he knows that Bawumia won't do elections. Into a so kasa na dachi assemble kasa na me the lampo me name put online because I said I'll do everything for you to win. You're a bad candidate. It's not me. Everybody heard me. Into the real meaning of I'll put everything online. Know that Nanado himself Bawumia won't do elections. Into a so kabibi so that to be in the public domain that I'm supporting 100% or list of what unim. Now one win now when you're bad candidate na nyame oh so be a kasa me wow.
It's true.
That is the meaning of what Nanado said.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is the real meaning was only so in the elections. Data shows you cannot be in government and national security and all data will come out as a but they come. It is true. Into one sano and a bone of course when you say Bawumia losing elections is because of his bad governance that Bawumia is losing his elections. His family and friends has destroyed the man and destroyed. But you see, into no Babon Timber say, I will do everything. Say the best one D elections. The one day no can say, oh, win him. Once the election and I'm them a wow. Because I'm be in my power to make sure you win. But you're a bad candidate, you didn't win. Do you get a sense? That is how that guy works. But if you see this president, that is how he works. And as somebody come by Supreme Court, how can any of us here which is more than what the former Chief Justice has said. This judiciary is what? Predictable. There's nothing beyond what we are going to discuss. We are finishing almost. This judiciary, they are so predictable. What statement can go beyond the predictability of a judiciary that was handed over by the Chief Justice? Tell me. That is one. Two, if the national security chief, the whole country can say the Muslim your friend is saying 7070 unanimous decisions and the assembly by the be into Munche Kandaba is not a lawyer, but from security briefings, he knows that they are plunging the country into chaos. If your papa Chachuka Tabitmaka says the judiciary is more destroyed than the economy, what do you want to say about the judiciary? These three statements will stand the test of time. And I have shown that the judiciary is so partisan. And at the they are only what they are doing is simply to please the appointing authority. First of all, I don't know who say your friend is saying I find your mark in the your friend is saying the still of execution ba. And I'm empanale, the following day. Now, so the people of Sal, over 32,000 people, are women to men vote. Up to today, they are still fighting for justice. There are a lot of issues at the court for the past 10 years. No one has tied them. They've gone to court several times. You can do this when you deal like that to judge a question. The action of the Supreme Court cost this country so much that we had to go and do by-elections that we didn't need to do it. You allow me to me jam Attorney General to me bahon, then you come and say that an accused person should be going to court daily. At the more board judicial, are you helping the people? And they must understand that justice emanates from the people, and justice is done in the name of the people. Because so your board damo krom ha oka say judiciary honmo ye ba kwashi honmo we go and bend parliament, we go and bend the executive. So that is why we say that when you certain bia say judiciary na judge in bit na honmo that's what person of my judgment, you must look in the eye of the Ghanaian people and carry them along. Odo be judgment. No one say judgment amedeba no ebe boa public opinion, public feeling, public conscience, ebe boa sanema way ansa na wa eja enye say obe maja and be CNC. This is the first time who judges are almost kasa omoko ombanoma press conference. You are not even trying to explain your stand. No akwa church, no asanko kasa you wanted this cap to pass. Which cap? Is it Jesus Christ cap nana?
And no the omo ka say your friend say on preaching no.
Na then na cap be no ka.
Opese sa cap.
Na sa cap na ka no nim sa cap kro. Sa ana o you see the judge na Chachukata wo hon the case you remember Chachukata's case of the court na mujele no. The judge said that he wanted to opese o wie sa case way
Justice Henry Taban.
Yes. Because we have one so too much it's the same thing. So I think that the MPP should be blamed. And I know can share they are called parliament, environmental bill, social protection bill, custom amendment bill, the budget bill. We need a budget because from next year, the first quarter, we need it. Now, they talk about the Ghana Boundaries Commissions, and they bet me they are interstate secession law. You have also brought two people, say veto or Monomonco Supreme Court. They are also hanging. So, what sort of maturity? Anna. And I want to thank the Speaker of Parliament for maturity now the buyer. And Kanyesa Kitwanka, this country would have crashed. But the maturity your friend is right honorable speaker. And you say no can the three wise men who three wise men who says about Itimens are on Akaboka Anawe. I want to thank him for that.
It's honorable, sir. Ekoba say, Omo to me and ye Jumebia business away. Omo to me and ye with regards to SC nominees in Ohona. Now,
the important thing is the budget.
Nina Hunya, but maybe what the other say. Not as I buy to say, no one.
About will reconsider it, and there will be some sort of we'll reconsider the nation. You guys, because there's also a CI that governs the elections. It must be laid for 21 days before the elections can take place. And I know Bagwin knows, our people know.
Parliament in a can make a crib no master.
Intinia Castle they know, and I know that by the close of tomorrow is Friday. You bet Timunsem. Especially because say Bagman catch it's legal officer to file their response to Niema normal reason. And you see the Attorney General on Buaniema, and that Attorney General is the person, but he's too partisan an Attorney General. He's a small boy. So I don't want to say he's a small boy, the Attorney General. And I think that you should exercise maturity. You should exercise what we call decorum and consensus building. Anytime I name because the public people think the public they know. The voters know. The youth have so much information they know. And who person won't say youth know? And anytime there's something on social media, go and look at the comments. You think that what would they feel now? Because when near tear, someone will put only one comment and it will put all your things off. Exactly. So I think that it is self-inflicted wound. But the people of this country know that the Bema Bibia Chat says 7th December, people should go and vote massively. People should go and vote the umbrella. It is the umbrella that will take them across the Red Sea to the land of destiny and to set this country again and to let the institutions work again. People must vote for the umbrella and ensure that the elephant is already limping. A limping elephant gathers no more, so it must be returned to the bush.
It's Honorable Timothy Atabuade. I want him. I wanted him. Can Russia Bajani will boost son of an Yatinka. Listo when Nana Kusipoku and so her listo. Sir, when dear, as some dear baby, you say minority now a phenomenon can done. Almost as some invoke Article 112 standing order 53 na dear almost the petition crackle. Say yen sign for parliament temra. Say na business na ye baby no.
Naima, the first question I will say Yebusa. I mean chair for na I mean chair for. Na mean chair senior team. Honorable dear say eba anumia so on the defense. Mame any kind and kase for a very long time. Deep politics Ghana politics now afibi a sign Oh, sometimes me pride as a Ghanaian, no, I adding say me continue to have that pride because we have become
Ghana. So now, what the flag?
Yes. I just want to elevate the flag because idea, Mr. Speaker, you know, and I put you on my way together still.
Okay.
And yes, on my way would have been in flames. So we share near my bonia akoso fise kufado beye mampenia. Na ode toto a mampeni fo o maba etwemu a asifem. So we share kwanya o mampeni a onumpokura no na yemu bi ne ne nya adwen kra in the past. Near my CC Rollins.
Okay.
Near my CC and Rollins, PNDC, NDC. You criticize ye and no crampo PNDC no na ye soja ban. Nti sometimes there are things say soja ban emrani ho and waka say soja nkodi mraso na we ni sunti no soja aso den. Nti sabre no ye soja ban master says na dey adwuma. Enumpo enyoma oyeye no se odi toto ena democracy ewo ho a sebio ye nyina ye wogidie se we are being governed or ruled by laws of the country a friend constitution na wo hwe obi a wabɔ ne ho samrane se oye lawyer ni mapa oye human rights lawyer ene wa run the successes are sebi preduasa penifo medi o my way mu o my way animu edi ekoduru e watwe asan ama ene ayete sebi yeti amanfo so a na asife enye den se wo pese wo ye nioma ebeboa ma o ma etumpon a enye den krakra
okay
titiriu ne se wo pese wo de mmra eye adwuma pani bi penifo mienu bi omo ye ade bi a democracy mu edimu tintimai papa na omo kire se ne e wo se amamuo enhyehyeye esiko
okay
na theories mienu ena omo de betu bedwam na baako ye friend is separation of powers
okay
ena baako so ye friend no checks and balances na separation of powers no kire se sa aban nkrabata miensa yenim se yewo omampani aso ya yefre no executive yewo legislature eno ye parliament na yewo judiciary no sa nkrabata miensa ewo se obia timidi ni nkui ye ka se obia di ni nkui a e kire se ewo se obia nya ne tumi a ode be ye ono anadwuma ya eni kwan se broni frɛ adeɛ bi interference eba obi akwam na omo ye wieye no ɛna omo sa say na mum evidence no o say ɛwɔ sɛ abribia no obi etimi echeke sɛ obi yɛ deɛ yɛ ana
okay
na mum enye sɛ o kwa akɔgye abɔwobo na wayɛ n'adwuma ama no we patcho sɛ nyansa we ebi ma wiase biem apart from omo deɛ yɛ ka ho asɛm
okay
separation of powers and checks and balances. Now, Speaker, onuna oda eye asweya omo eneye ye mra a ye friend legislature no on the dano. Na legislature no on say enka senye sa enkrabata miensen a Baron de Montesquieu no ehye ya na wo senka Ghana for pese ye mra ni nyina yakohia wo baabi wo assembly te said the assembly no ni abobo ye di presence tikebe wie no na nka yabo Ghana for 30 million nyina di we aba we ama we yawu yasie no eno a we nso yare na nka yaye na omo di nyansa kwa bi ba se da bi yenya de bi a ebema aye representational enu nti no nipa be se 30 million no yencheche o man ni mu enkrabata be se ahanu ni adioson num 275 yes say aye 276 sene be ya constituency bia benya representative baako etimu be sia eye constituency no na ayi nipa baako se wo medi constituency ni nyina enim ana wo megina wo mo anem na o mesemra na o onkasa ma constituency no enu nti na ye wo mra se bedwafo no now se wo hwe wo mo a sankra bata me ensen o mo wo kasa tumi wom pa kese pa na se yesi ye di mra so ni emra ni democracy nhye ye so pa dia nke wo se kamra se bedwa no ene di nkuni because o mo na o mo gina yen Ghana fo nyina anem including omampani ene the chief justice because chief justice no or representative or constituency bi oto aba ema MP etini MP no ene ye ne kasa mafo ena mampani so constituency enti ono so ne MP no ene ye ne enti ukọ ebu akwa South atachia ene ye omampani kasa mafo ona ye wo representative enti omampani oni ano e wo samra se bedwanim nipa o wa no e ye members of parliament ena ye say sa members of parliament hwan na wo se woda omo ano toto omo ano se na be ya periperi yo ebetimi ada adie ena ye kofa bibia ye friend speaker enti Mr Speaker na tie dwam no akase opani wo ano afa wo floor obetimi akasa ena ye sa ade no now in the last parliament ena se na me nua echechiremu papa bi Andrew Asiama oko primaries ena afa ko ba se MPP for eye nhyehyɛ bɔne eye me nua ye friend sen John Boadumo apenso ena afa ko ba se ne buafu obekɔ kontakre na ɔkɔ kontakre no ɔkɔ no na mampani sabi enye sabi obi a ne tiri ho abɔ biu bia na sabi o ɔka asɛm a abababobu ɔkɔgyina hɔ simpie so mintimi ne nya adwuma da bi o mra se bedwane nya omampani na ne oyɛ adwuma o omampani onim saa nneɔma we nyina no se wonim so a wahyɛda ye wade bi e frɛ no hyɛda bodam wahyɛda de boapaya kata nani asisi na so amanyansa
ono de mintimi ne onya adwuma de okapa
akɔgyina baabi mintimi ne nya adwuma na mintimi ne we nya adwuma mintimi nya adwuma saa na akwa ne kɔ ne nyankopɔn saa emre bi unim sɛ Joseph Osewusu ye kɔto aba e wo be kwai in fact Kofi Pokuadu say former honorable member of Bekwai or the 2 votes na winning election na 2 votes no me ko election bi ye hwe kwan na mo de na fa so na enye kwan papa enti Kofi Pokuadu say kwan o de fa so enti me support Joseph Osewusu say ontu no
okay
because at that time there was a clown call na me Fox FM
okay
there was a clown call kwa constituency no obiase da bi papa we yentimi nto aba ma ne biem
okay
ana ye nyina ye campaign man de ba na hye bedwam saa nyansa no yade ana nka wo ho senka o mampani betimi afa saa nyansa no e de atoto ne neoma okogina wo tototo ayampia didi na tanwie ye etimi menua Asiama da bia meka se na adwene wo fom papa
Asiama de
oh yes Asiama
Andrew
na adwene
from na MP
na wo hwe atani akufo do didi wu
okay na
wo hwe party neoma om de ye wo na wo sa ba na wo fa ma sabi nyansa su amamu na wo sa akone omo ye adwuma enu nti na omo ye worst things no
because enka ye wo hang parliament no wo kra be ye adantamo
yes
na
ya say ye be the right opinion no akufo do be ma maximum respect
yes
that is democracy
but
when he elected to work with the MPP no and omo ye majority now afei also wo free independent say call party fine obi an shew all right but o man no amemu mra na yadi buo enu nti na ye frɛ bibi rule of law eye mra no na ye ruler enye nipa obi ka say president the word president I say he presides onye ruler onye ohene enye monarch he is just a president ono na what tena dwam etoto neoma asa na dwuma nyina no enti to me no kind of preamble of the constitution or say the power resides with the people article 1 anu ti to me e wo Ghana ha nyina na ye nipa e wo Ghana ha na to me ni kura wo mo enya mampani enti to me asem ye ka dia mampani woni to me until say ye Ghana for ye decide no woni to me bia anu ti na say ya pone ho kakra ma say wo ye te say wo timan be heso mame te say hwesoni a wo hwe kokofu so now afedie
aka osema mi no
afedie ba bi asem na kwakoduru nyina ne say obi a oye mrase bedwani na wonu ni nyina ne say MPP no agu oh nyansa
for your party no
atuntwa ho okay because se wo hwe omampani kofo apen so a afenyo marking won't mean qualify say obey majority leader how e be nyansa be no dey ba be majority how afenyo marking nyansa be na say bi etu de wo de pa hwe wo de party no from 17 chairman wo de fa no to NDC chairman ho ase edu nketia hwe secretary wo de MPP secretary fa no to MPP NDC secretary ho party no akomko hwe nanabi organizer hwe nanabi we organizer
na omu youth organizer
we ndi on the friend no your friend no DJ Caleb we organizer wo de fa compare the first organizer Akufo-Addo was ever an organizer of MPP fa to ho so you can imagine say and no apart from aya animtiabuo na Akufo-Addo no sabi baabi a wadru no ofi say wo se wo ye de ope na kanya sa sabi preduasa hwe baabi a na democracy akoduru awiase nkwala keto anyina at the click of a button on the phone ohun nyansa bebrebe say wo wakwa kase obi akwa file e ho lawyer wenti me ka say mo ya tire wo ne opa fa sa say mo MPP ya kase obi MPP lawyer ni a onim law onim judge omo bon too much because we ade a woko file ya no krampo na me pa cha obetimi afa phone no we google stay of execution no wa kan ya ma tie for ni ahwefo ahwe enye sese bi e wo so oye lawyer nko na wo so osuamra because you see ignorance of the law is no excuse stay of execution no you see you can only stay an execution when a court has given an order me pa cha speaker or your judge speaker and parliament a court it is a share sadie way ya Supreme Court cry admit here na it should tell you say they are being very political na to konu atimi aso asem we mu na sada na ye de asem ne betu nanim na o say speaker na fe wo na wo order speaker about sa time agbagbe ko sua law no wo na wo kra bi kra na wo dey na
ju enkrata na o de call from Hansa department wo no na ye draft
yeah authorize it how do you stand case no how do you stand on adia ya authorize it so at the ruling what must say adia ya authorize it so it cannot be an authority why did you use that for your ruling it it has become say democracy na ye full because they were thinking say they can always manipulate the court and then bring on board obi a ono akodina as a candidate of MPP election and they are appointing a Supreme Court now what you asem so mami tokonu na ni papa ewo Kofodua munko busa ni say die na ni papa ye yi na die me de menka
and na ni papa
Mr. Saki no your headmaster wo Kofodua obi animo nobody can hide me obi oni mi bia tribusa me question
no there was the connection
it is telling who tokonu is
na oba no koya de
what must say it is sabi okoto wa no ma ohun koto awa wa no ma da etimu ko busa ni papa de oyeye enne ba mu ohun de tokonu tie me papa ajawu obi a oni papa bia nim se papa o kamra
okay
enti se ne metie ne sa na papa tie what must say enti no okoto wa no ma kanokre bibia wo ye bia ohun ka wo ye de ya ka wani mate pan se wo na mi wasi utrase wakodru akodra puppet so ko preach ya bi enye ho ne yedi nyankopon de ma wo o kind the parable of the talent o se me ma ba ko mienu me ma ba ko nan ba ko so me ma ne ba ko otutu from the se ho judiciary ya de ahye wonsa na watutu judiciary na de ahye from say sodo mo sorry anu makokan na rolling school nipa miensa na anu ntimu de nipa miensa ti akwakosi honom anda Akufo-Addo wakum nipa nwotwe e de na mo kafa ho etino sometimes a hard sometimes mama nipa eye mobo baby na Ghana drew democracy ye can we are the beacon the gateway of Africa say no the exit of Africa ye ferry una mana ferry
okay
anu ntino eyade a sabi konkontani mguase na aba na mankruma enya fere hwe adia owura na se bedwan e friend say na se bedwam tuturani speaker Mr. Speaker uni say for some time ya na me ne nya fine oh yeah say that ya na me ne nya fine but adia we nkwanti sebi ora abagben e wo se Ghana fo nyina no ye salute no senye ono a enka oye ne betimi asi o man we mu wo hwe de na ekoso omra hye bedwam a na amafo ye ready papa se na omo so omo di soja be ko ho omo nim Ghana fo abufuo na soja na wo suma no oya mo nko busa se Niger ene Guinea soja ni a wodi president na chi o ene otu no se mafa eya na madwene ne wo fam mu ya me soja na wonim soja fam ya ndisi fo uni ma soja fo na ka Ghana fo a soja fo ya ndisi fo a obodo so chen soja fo ya PP fo more than 80% of the army etia na muti wonum na munu mo na mo se as if say you have monopoly over bibia emwamo enti munya bibia fanto nchen na mo me fa nyansa ne nimde entena ya mamu ne fa nya adwuma se wodi nyansa ne nimde ya adwuma nyansa be ka che wo se enkobu ntentia ema wani mu ase se judiciary akola keto akora wo se we nom and a whole former chief justice I say they are very predictable and he said as
sense ni nyina wo ye omo dan asa
obi ya MPP ni se omo wa appoint omo nyina ya MPP for
yes I say just
the MPP atare they say wo papa ni o ma mi suku odo ko ye no ekufo odo imu oni certificate
na o ka say Supreme Court kwa na omo any jurisdiction over there
they don't have it
but every lawyer should know that but so much force here as the sat on it. That's the first. The second thing is I see another prem must be careful.
Also sound a party
not done prema that guy must be careful.
But on a more serious note, honorable, say Tampare Uncle Chis Uncle for no. Because they had no notification and they had no reason to be there.
Yes.
And are not done prayer must be called to answer questions. And yes, I made some sanko for go kwama demonstration. I mean, more police amane.
Because what they are doing, they
demonstrated yesterday, 3 days ago, without the notification of the police, and they must be brought to order.
Who invited them there? And what were they demonstrating for?
Say, I'm 50 Ghana. Obi akodia dem dia bre 50 Ghana. Now I give party T-shirt. Now I say, now they are being down. Who we are? Say, come do. Now who be swat me?
Who they make no? What were they demonstrating against or demonstrating for? What was the issue? And why not they want about? Na ye ne kotim
majority.
Every government, every hang parliament build consensus.
List of women nyina mo tribi. And so afenyo nko atribi anata say o show ye nya
because OCC fian ni
OCC na dia na no che wo hode.
Even he has to embarrass a Joy FM reporter. Look, it's a serious matter. It's a serious matter because MPP for normal to say the Ghana or Mudia. All of us are second citizens. They are the
citizens. Mo ye nyina say mo pese NPP omo fail. It's almost
na 80 years amono. Samaya dear papa just less than 2 months no ana mo failure ebe hu no. It's even an insult to the people of this country. Say they want you to fail when your failures are replayed and do be a guabonte. Ama say me no list ka. Ukọ bebe ya sero. Share a former finance minister for Nigeria and now the Director General for World Trade Organization. Konjo Uwiela. I say Ghana's case is a sad case. They've become a mockery. Yes. Nigeria knew Oba. It's a sad case, and they should pray that no country should ever go there. Kai Papa no Sara or Mabema lecture. I think it's Kenya sorry that there's this country in West Africa that everything was going well. I don't want to mention names, so I know kind. I don't know BS. They were referring to this country. They were referring to look institution Beposo Hemaa. Every institution has been destroyed. Shenra and no big cancer be dreamy. You know TDC. TDC, Tema TDC. They were once a Kenoforeta, no near Baron or Honma the CEO. Do you know that? Do you know that Lancer Oma ton Lance, no? Even Lancer a war the office here, they've sold the land. Oma Tonga Koton, former president to be the land our ton. We will take the land back. These are the things I was said. The oral night the pie of Prochu recover. Share Oma ton lands, no. They've sold the lands to all the MPP apparatchiks in this country. That is what they've done to this country. So every former president land Pomakoto. into ube bibia the ube ajapadia ube jam kwarande and so they come. So this government came to loot, steal us, insult us, and turn around and call us fools. Into be or then a back. You've seen the recession that Ghana here, we are among the lowest people to IQ. Because who amount for a government way stealing, but they are following them and clapping their hands for them.
Studio ha, and I'm betting.
Yes.
And I can see Ubi and Fanny phone on Google. No share the IQ averages of the world.
Yes.
First, no, not President Kufuor Hono, not yet 140th.
Yes.
Do you know, say President 141st, President Mills Baye, President Mahama Baye, 140th. Kufuor Baye, ya 190th. Say you 192nd. Until we are seeing now, no, ye nimnyansa chen. On my maku 7. Say amaya ewo wiase nyina no ye ka omo omagimia ye toso 192nd.
I don't know casa. They are looking
out of 199 countries.
Ghana hano amount for you can go and put $58 million in a hole, and yet people are still saying that they want to vote for the president and his running mate who put us there. That the economy is junk. You still want to follow them. Near the 50 cities, near the t-shirt, man, say Sheno Ashe. That is why our IQ has come down. We're still in this country. You can see members of parliament. You can see in the parliament where normally soldier for alcohol. Then you are still applauding them. Auditors General report. 153 billion.
Yeah, we know. Me two breaking news.
Okay.
Oma shall say a paki omonioma. But a new man or more packing almost a sa abine your mafra. Pediatric lodger. Oma started as a son, your ma, who so much is some Kunyane curtains, a free pediatric lodge. Anna, I could be a friend of Augustine Blay, not America. Now, those times, no Boabo or America politics, Muna say, Waba, on it Baumiana Yejuma. Wakofa container, Abese Sanyoma free Jubilee House. At the court. Ye catch room. And your man now almost sano. Shall no man fat or mine your man. Because someone the key inventory crana, all the thing will take over and let us know.
Yes, and
yes, I saw me Matumre and Machirosi, Machirosi, cra, me tumre was. Or must start a son your ma if you Jubilee House.
Okay.
The container be see what's a son your ma. Omako Pediatric Lodge akosesa nkonya ene curtains hwe curtains obi omo brabia omo ni kapre rent from Tunisia
that the biggest house in
Ntino say no enioma na omo start sesa ne kire say omo anim say ajegon
okay
eno de enye obi na wo say otufo say bi wa wo hwe obi nka say 24 of Kokrom wa wo hwe we live in wa na beto politics bag wa say no Ntino me Kaya TF so say no baby o man na dru no ye bu nkompo ko hwe echi a say bi why be pen and ye de gina akire pon so nti ye tufo say mom ye nyire ye ho na say bi ye bu nkompo ko hwe echi na san ko fa ye nchi ora mahama say bi why be pen
yo
me nya ndisi ni sani obi anim no na so da bia me bo ndisi ho daro san say omo ne o man we ni da so
eti list well na
enye fe na enye kra
koku ena yete ne nka no esanse na honorable Timothy Atabuade awontrem oye kane bu son of Mashebedwani mote wo monka say ye no mo edi dwuma efefefe agbesi segbefia babia wo bia mecha papa say oye too much mecha pa ene agbesi ena afe ebusi apeni sisi cancel babia wo mecha ne anti bi mama one me mama akua kese obutu ko nkoko mecha mu nyina obesiano eti na yade ne nyina si Elizabeth Tegosi esemi ko fi the boy ne William Stifa wo mo hwe camera ne maame esanso na Kevin Asante ne Okechuku Innocent ke Nicholas wo mo ebo mechidom Kevin around na menso amedi dwumadie ho chia me na me hye Mugabe Mase ne mpabo akese eyeme Beposo Hemaa kwa nyina good ladies them boss me sorry so ohine babu amabani okumangra and afa PSA okra omo de no several kase bo brem ye dem nyina se